Hello and welcome to the Plays the Thing. My name's Matt and I'm playing more Arydia. So in the last video I realised that I went and did a bit of exploring, ran away from some skeletons and kind of rested, and that was it. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to hit those skeletons. I just started, as you can see, but I was moving along the road. So let's just get going. So cutting wing, the journey is difficult and your spirit sags. So lose 1 SP and we move along. So we're in Hampley Junction, so we will go to Lavamore Chantry, which is over the plains. The journey is difficult and your spirits sag. Low spirits, we lose another SP each. And we are in Lavamore Chantry, so we'll go to long 16. I kept all these pieces out from last time. So long 16 is here. So we come in here and we're going to immediately go into the chapel, small 24, which is this one. So small 24. Yeah, come in there, and we can look at point of interest 34. I'm not sure if we need to do this really, but let's have a look. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yes, so we gain key 33. Which was this text, and the jagged medallion was shape of a jagged circle. Shape of a jagged circle, yes. So we use key 33, and that opens this. So we can just open this, and this comes on the side, and then we have. We come through here and go to Big 22. Big 22 will be revealed as normal. The graveyard, through the thick mist, porridge, you see snow headstones, some moonlight breaking through clouds. You notice figures shambling towards you. The dead are here and they do not slumber. So we come here and we have the foes, which I still have out. Kept them in a little bag. So we'll just put this over here. Because I knew I was going to come back here. So we have the brute skeleton archers and the shambling skeletons. And so I'll just put these round the other way because the mob go before the brutes. So we have Shambling Skeleton 1 here, Shambling Skeleton 2 here, then Skeleton Archer 3 here, and Skeleton Archer 4 here. And we'll just do a little shuffle of the threat deck. So we are in combat. So let's get going. So they will go first. And it's the mob to move first. So the mob are moving using their 0 threat. So they are going to move 5 and do a chop. And a chop is a 3 attack, someone orthogonally adjacent. So this one is going first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets to Row, so does a 3 attack on Row. Now he has got full armor, thank goodness. Oh, this should be down here. So hits here for 3, so that takes 1 damage. And he can absorb 2, but he has got his nimble, pay 2 to gain 2 shield for that attack. So don't do any damage. And then Shambling Skeleton number 2 is here, and so they're going to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I think I always decide who's going to go first, and I don't think that's strictly true, but hey. I think we could have Ro go first. So Ro will do a corroded hunting knife attack, but with snake strike. So make a basic hunting knife attack. So we do that first. So we're rolling with +6 dexterity. We get 11, so that's 17. Oh, we should have RP as well. I just haven't filled that out. So 2 RP each. And honestly, I don't need to spend RP. I'm going to keep the 17 because I'm going to do an attack. This comes from the bottom right up. So I'm going to go through the center and just do 1 damage. But the other hit goes past through this critical. So hits the critical. So we do another damage up top. And then we can either gain 1 or pay 2 to move 2. And I think we'll just gain the 1 combo. Oh, these should have shields on. Doesn't make much difference really, so I think I'll just do another snake strike. Oops. So roll 4 that time, but we get +6, so it's 10. I think I will just get the extra combo, and I will do 1 damage here on their shield. And then I will move 1, 2, 3. I can now move through difficult terrain because of my sure as a goat. That's the end of Ro's turn. Oh, so it's mob again. So this one, this shambling skeleton, it's going to move to the one with the highest health. So it will move to Drudar. And it will do a chop action again, which is blue die. And that is this one. So that takes 1 of the damage, and he gets it for 2. And then this one is going to move 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's Drudar's go. So Druda will do a cleave attack. So I spend 1 MP and I do 2 damage up from the bottom left. So I will go here, which activates that critical, but I also hit this one. So they turn to a pile of bones. So now I can either I can do a minor action. An adjacent exile may use strength 14. So I will do that minor action. Roll strength 14. I get 13, so that's 19. And that foe is defeated. Okay, so that's better. And now I have another action. But I think I'll just do a move. And I think it's unlikely, this mob, unless it's all foes. If it's all foes, they are going to move 5 to the one with the most life, which would actually be Row now. So 1, 2, 3. I think I'll move there. Okay, so it is enemy attack. Oh, it's Breck of Rivertown. So we roll a d20. We got 16, which is he swings his axe with fury, deal the closest foe 2 damage from the right. So that is this brown shambling skeleton. So I think we will hit the shield and do 1 damage in the center. And then we draw another threat card, and it's 1 threat. So now it's Row to go. We're actually good position to shoot arrows. First of all, I'm going to use a poultice action, which can be a minor action. I spend 1 MP to heal someone adjacent to me 2, so I will heal Druda back up to 9. And then I will use I'm going to mark this one. And I'm going to use my practice short bow to attack it. And I get 12, which goes up to 17. So I do 2 damage from the top. So I will hit there. And there. And then with my mark, I can spend 1 MP to do another damage anywhere. So I will hit it there. And then I will do another practice short bow. Get 16, so that's up to 21. So we do another 2 damage from the top, and I can hit it on its weak point, which turns it into a bag of bones, but they can't, the skeleton archers who have rise on their 3+, they can't do it on their next turn because they're only at 1 at the moment. So hopefully we should be able to sort that out next turn. So, enemy's turn. So, brutes or threat, and they are brutes, so they're going to go. They're going to spend their 1 threat. And they're going to move 4. So blue goes first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then pink, 1, 2, 3, 4. And they are not within range. They need range 6 to do their 2 damage. So that's okay. So that's the end of their go. So now it's Drudar to go. So Drudar, he's going to move. So this one was here, wasn't it? So he's going to move 1, 2, and he's going to use his minor action for his stomp. So he gets 3, which goes up to 9, so we can't get to 14. So we'll try that again. We get 14, so that shambling skeleton is dead. Used all our goes, but that's fine by me. So the skeletons, skeleton archers are going again. So number 3 is going first, and they still have 0 threat, so they're moving 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're within 6. He's in 6 range. So the arrow attack is a 2 attack, and they're using the red die. So they hit the top left shoulder, which is Drudar's shield. So that absorbs that attack. When your shield absorbs any attack, this is protect, get 1 combo. And I also have counter when your shield absorbs any attack, make a basic attack versus the foe that caused the damage if they are in range, which they aren't, unfortunately. But at least it absorbed all the attack. So now pink is going, so he is moving forward as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can also attack Drudar. And this time it's the middle. And so let's have the threadbare cloak take that damage. Because if they get close enough, if we're up close to them, hitting them, then we can maybe use the counter-attack skill. So that's the end of their go, and it's a row to go. So I need to get in range 4. So let's move, which gives us another combo, so we're up to 5 now. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and I'm 1, 2, 3, 4 away from this one. So I can move through difficult terrain now. So I'm going to do, on the pink one, what would be best? I don't think it matters for this one. I'm just going to do a normal practice short bow. I roll 5, so that goes up to 10. So we'll spend 1 RP to get it over the 12 that we need to do 2 damage. And this is the pink one, so we'll go from the top down. And then for the next attack, again, it doesn't really matter, so I'll just do a normal one. Won't spend my nice bows. So that's 13 up to 18, so we do another 2 attack from the top. I think we'll take out that shield just for the 1. And that's the end of Rose's turn. So boss, or the number of exiles in the party, so they get 2 threat. So Drudar to go. So we do want to move. Yeah, we do. So let's move. Combo goes up. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll go 1, 2, 3. No, I can't quite make it. So I will go there. And I will do a normal notched sword attack. I rolled 12, so that is increased to 18. Which is fine. We will just go across 1, 2 to hit the weak point, so their range is reduced. And then I will do another attack on the same skeleton archer. I rolled 18 this time, so I can hit it. We are getting in the same position where this might come back to life. No, they can't do their rise because they're only on 2. So that one is a pile of bones. Right, and that's the end of Drudar's go. So mob or 2, so they're just getting 2. So now Roden really needs to move in to take this one out, because next time if they go, this skeleton will come back to life or death. So Ro's going to move 1, 2, 3 and use one of their actions. Ooh, do you know what? Let's actually, because he doesn't have good strength, I'm going to use a poultice, the minor action. If you heal this foe for 1 or more, you defeat this foe. This foe is considered an ally for any healing effect. Yeah. So we've given it life, which kills it. And then I can just do... I'm just going to do a normal bow attack on it. Ooh. So we're rolled to 10. So we get 15. So I can do 2 damage from the top. So I'll do 1 there and 1 there. So I think we're going to be all right. So all foes. So it is doing its 3 skeleton archer 3 attack. So it spends 3 threat. And this brute is trying to hit the most people. No, that's not what that means, is it? I always get these confused. Target the furthest. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They're both as far away. So let's target Drudar because he's got the most health. So it's arrow plus 2. So this is a 4 attack. And rise, but there's no one to raise because the rest of them are dead. And it's the top middle. So we can, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We can absorb all this with our threadbare cloak and a rotting shield. Can't do its rise. And now it is Drudar to go. So I think we could kill it using our cleave and something else. So we'll use the cleave, spend 1 MP, deal 2 damage bottom left up. So we can hit this one and hit the shield spot. And then if we do the notch short sword, we can go from left to right. So we've rolled 15, which gets us to 20. So we do 3 damage across. A 1, 2. And that one is taken out. And again, with this, I don't know if it says any of this. There's no way they can do anything because none of them can do any actions. So we've won. Yay, we won! Ha ha ha! So the skeletons are defeated. So we get to get our reward. So we do the mob reward first. So we get 2 XP each. And then we roll a die. We rolled a 6, so we get 1k. It's rather measly. I would love to roll a 20 on this. This would be so nice. And then the skeleton archer, we also get 2 XP. So one of these will go to a 5. And one of these will go to a 5. And we roll a die. We got a 2. So we get 1k. And that's them done. So what are we up to XP wise? We have 11. So we're looking for 20. But we have things to do here because there is a long 17 which we did not investigate before. So let's just move all this stuff down here. So now we are out of combat. We're in adventure mode. So let us go along here, blah, 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 and look at long 17. And long 17 says into the crypt. Oh, there's music. I quite like the music. I quite like this just cute little system of being able to play music. The crypt is lit by basins of oil on the walls. Echoing down the hallways, you hear the clatter of bones. A fae is here, smashing a skeleton back into its sarcophagus. Ooh. So this goes here. So let's go along and talk to this fae. NPC 42. Via the Acolyte. Haven't we met Via before? A fae here is wearing blue robes. His fiery hair glows softly in the darkness of the crypt. Grinning and sneezing. How did you... Sorry, the dust here really gets to me. Did he... Excuse me, did Festin send you? I'm afraid I haven't been able to keep all the skeletons from escaping. Let's ask about Festin. Festin is the elder here. He left on a trip shortly after the Great Thaw, and that's when the skeletons started coming to life. Let's ask about the skeletons. There's an evil that lurks in the depths of these crypts. Since Festin and the medallion went missing, I can't keep them bound. Great Thor. Every year, the elder travels to the temple of the Thor and uses the medallion to ring the bell. The power of the amulet, amplified by the bell, melts the snow and glaciers, ushering in spring. Get 1 RP. Medallion. Wait a minute. Hold up finger. You couldn't have gotten in here without it. We can use it to stop the skeletons. Please, will you let me come with you? Absolutely. Yes, we will. Yes, gain key 45. And key 45 is Acolyte Via. He has come with you to bind the darkness at the source of the crypt. I can use the medallion to stop the skeletons. We need to get to the lowest level of the crypt. I need to have the amulet when you defeat the last skeleton. Then I'll be able to bind them and stop this accursed darkness. As a minor action, in or out of combat, you can equip the jagged medallion on Via, placing the item on the space below. When you begin combat against skeletons, place 2 armor cubes here. While it is equipped, it's a free action, costs 1 cube. Via can target any exile or foe and use the medallion to heal 1. Ah, nice. So he can kill them. Yes, gain key 45. Long 17 goes to B, and then this card returns. So this one goes to 17B. The crypt is lit by basins of oil on the walls. The lights burn for the dead. Oh, so he's gone, basically. And then we can keep going down to medium 20. This card goes back. And yeah, I think we should keep traveling, but not now, in the next video. So come with me as we travel down into the crypt with Via, the Acolyte, and looks like we're going to be fighting some more skeletons. Okay, join me in the next video.